Well, I'm gonna give some people time to come in before I start my video. At this moment, so the reason for my video today is to speaking on the subject of your patients being tested, right? Um, Pretty much, um, what I mean by that is that you have other people that think as though you know they put these expectations on you. Um, Smoke is getting to me. You have some people, these could be people in your family. This could be someone you're in a relationship with. Um, or it could be a boss. But I came on here today to talk about how unrealistic people tend to be with putting um, these expectations on you. Most of the time it is real unrealistic. Why? Because they, um, when you decide to do something for them, they don't realize that it's a lot of time and energy that you put into dealing with certain individuals. So a lot of times it's like you may decide to do a favor for this person. At the same time, you're doing this favor, it ends up being something else that comes along with you doing this favor. For instance, like you may take the time out to go bring someone to the store or just to take a and make a run somewhere, and it just wind up taking up too much of your time. And so pretty much this is this is very annoying, when this happened. And I feel like most of the time it's just their manipulating tactic. I feel like this is their manipulated tactic where using you to do certain things, and when you don't show up for them, they try to make you feel guilty for not showing up for them, or even in the least amount of time. They want you to just drop everything and um run to their aid and cater to them. And it doesn't work like that, right? Because a lot of times, if you're working or whatever, and or maybe you're a stay-at-home person, you could have things that you have on your own agenda, right? At that time. So they're to pretty much um it's like they feel like um their situation is extremely important of some sort, right? They try to exaggerate the situation to make it seem like it's so important that at this moment that you drop everything to cater to them. And this is just them being centered around themselves, right? And I generally find a lot of people who are like this, right? Because most of the time they are really unhappy themselves, right? And just because you don't give them the amount of attention that they feel that they deserve, you know what I'm saying? They get offended by this, right? and it causes a lot of problems. It causes a strain on your relationship. Um, Another example, um, they have disregard for the other person or you in general. These people have disregard. So I kind of feel like this to me, it all adds up to them being a narcissistic person. You know, people who just centers things around them and you dropping everything to run to their aid and accommodate them. But it doesn't work like that. If they really think that um Monique is gonna show up like that, really and truly, I just want them to know I get really irritated. I get irritated um when I'm overextending myself or overextending my energy to individuals like that. I know that I am a nice, kind person, and I go out of my way to sometimes to do things for people, but I mean at times this is it gets to be too much. And so I just wanted to come on here and vent in that matter because I don't understand some people. You know, they just want what they want when they want it, and they really they don't consider you. They don't consider your agenda. And so as I was saying, these are these people are unrealistic, you know, and a lot of times they have to do with your it has to do with people you're in a relationship. It could be your friends, you know, they feel like um you gotta you got to step up and do these special favors for them, right? Like for instance, I took this lady earlier. I went to the store, brought this lady to the store over all the way over on the East Bank, right? Because I'm on the West Bank, and I drove her all the way over to this store, right? And a few minutes later, she gonna call me back and say, "Oh well, I got a call to come back and pick up my medicine." And I'm like, I just went over there with you. And um, for number one, you're not really paying me much for my time with doing this, right? So I've already taken the time out to bring you to the store, but then you turn around and you call me right back and you want me to bring you right back to the store. No, it does not work like that. So understand that, you know. So you just way out of line thinking that I have to step up and accommodate you. You know, you feel like that maybe you feel like I have to do this for you, but really I don't, because it really causes problems when you're impeding on my time and my energy. So I want to pull some cards right now when it pertaining to allowing yourself to not let these individuals frustrate you or work on your nerves. You know that you have to just stay positive and allow yourself to come back to being recentered and just focus on yourself. Really focus. This come a time when you just need to just focus on yourself. So I'm gonna pull a few cards as far as what spirit focusing on yourself, giving your taking time out for you. Because the other thing is, you know, it come a time where when you spread yourself so thin with doing things for other people, sometimes you neglect your own self, right? So spirit is saying you have to put that person on block, pretty much. You have to put these people on block and kind of like go within and see what it is. See what it is that you need. Do the things that you need at this time. Don't allow that. Right. So I'm gonna take and shuffle some cards. What spirit has to say as far as self-care. And so the one of the cards that just came out is planning, right? This card talks about abundance and planning. So pretty much I'm gonna go ahead on and accept that card. And what I get from that message is, first of all, this is the first card. This is card number 1 out of the deck, and it speaks about abundance and planning. So the thing is, you have to start setting your boundaries with these people and letting them know that you're not going to be available to them just exactly when they want you to be available to them, right? Because you have to get around planning. The best thing to do is to get around planning out your schedule, and how much time and energy you're going to put into any situation, whether it be work or just in general with anything that you do. So there's an abundance in planning. So that's what I get from this card. Planning around certain situations and not letting people take advantage of you. We can't allow others to take advantage of us, because they will. They will overstep the boundaries and try to take advantage of it. So the next card, let's see. What else can we do to have more self-care? All right. So this card speaks about read, right? Number 42. And so what I get from this card is, I'm going to say, when you put those people on block, then they'll read between the lines that you're not allowing them to distract you with their issues. So as you put these people on block, and they realize that you're not answering their calls and stuff like that, they'll read between the lines that you set your boundaries with them at this moment. And most of the time when you get frustrated, this card at the bottom of the deck speaks about start, go within, take deep breaths, and do positive affirmations, right? Because you have to give yourself positive affirmations. And it speaks about, like, tell yourself, I love myself, that this much, to where I love myself that I'm not going to let you take advantage of me. That's a positive affirmation. I love myself so much that I'm not going to let you take advantage of me. And hold on, let me put my glasses on so I can see. So the other thing is, when you do this, when you set healthy boundaries, you know what I'm saying? Know that you are worthy, right? To choose, you're worthy to choose to love yourself first, right? And the other thing is you have to be brave. You have to be brave with some individuals. You have to be brave about just speaking up for yourself to these individuals. Um allow yourself to be motivated to be brave and set healthy boundaries. Motivate yourself into knowing that now it's time to start setting healthy boundaries with these individuals. And this will make you you will be a whole lot happier, right? This will allow you to be a whole lot happier when you step up and you speak up for yourself and not allow these people to overstep that boundary. We're figuring like you have that their problems are, what I'm saying, is a urgency. Most of all, if you feel that way, if you feel like they are just being too bothersome, just you can put them off. You could be positive about it as well too, with letting them know that you'll get back to them later. And so if they need to get it, they need to get it from there. Hopefully they'll get it from that you'll get back to them later. All righty, so I'm gonna get out of this energy and go into reading, doing some cards from the metaphysical cannabis article deck, right? I got a new deck in, so I want to break it in and see what messages can I get from this deck to try to work on letting go those mixed emotions and feelings, spirit, soul. Let's see. All right. Now, the first card that came out is gratitude, right? So, let's see. Let's see what else. I'm not just going to go on that one. Gratitude. A lot of times, most of the time, when you go all out of your way for individuals, they're not going to be grateful for it anyway. They're not going to show you gratitude for it because it's all they want to do is to continue to just take advantage of you. So they're not going to have any gratitude for you going out of your way and accommodate them, right? The next card that came out is tolerance and nature, right? Because it ain't in their nature. This card here, it speaks about nature. And what I get from this card is it's not in their nature to show you gratitude, right? Or to be thankful that of the times that you have went out of your way to accommodate them, right? Or to show up for them in a way that they feel like they deserve you, like you should show up for them, right? Tolerance is the next card that came out. And what I get from this card is as far as tolerance, this is spirit showing up, was saying that they, besides testing your patience, they want to see how much you can tolerate, right? Your tolerance of the situation. So let's see what the definition of tolerance. I meant to say what message for a tolerance. Thrive, variety. 150. On what? It looks like 115. Okay, now it says Daniel's Thrive Variety. Daniel stands with what first looks like a devil. What? He stands with what first looks like a devil. Okay? And an angel on each shoulder. Oh, okay. So I see right here in the background. This is the angel and the devil. These people here, right here, right? And that's their responsibilities, their expectations of you. So this is like right here is where they're talking about the devil and the angels. So now I see. And it says, but as you look closer, you see the lines of ancestors on each side. So pretty much this is not the image of a devil, but their burdens and their expectations of you makes you feel burdened, right? And it's hard to tolerate. So your ancestors is saying that it's showing up for you because they're here and they're backing you up with they're backing you up with letting you know that um you're right. You're right for feeling the way you do about these individuals that feel like you have to show up for them and accommodate them. You know, you have to cater to them. You have to drop everything that you're doing. So your ancestors are showing up, right? On each side, out into the infinity. The cannabis plant article debuts a blue roll of smoke to the volcano bag in his hand, and messages flow through the smoke from the ancestors. A giant sycamore tree stands tall, and as an ancestor wide Daniel stoically below it, stockily below it. Sobriety reminds us of the thousands who lived before us in order for us to live. Daniel holds the feather from an eagle, which symbolizes protection from the source, right? So I don't know, with even with you letting people down, they may feel some kind of way, but you can't allow that to worry you, right? Because you are already protected. And it says we owe a debut of gratitude to those who believe and keeps the faith for future generations. And that's talking about your ancestors. How do you pass on legacy? How will you break free from energies that want you to remain trapped in the norm, right? So pretty much you call on your ancestors through the great blue road of smoke and shake off the demon, right? Of um addiction in all forms, right? Because people could be overly obsessed with making you having you to hold on a second. People just get obsessed with taking advantage of you, right? That's how I feel about the situation. Take this loose because it's getting kind of tight around my waist. But yeah, people get overly obsessed with trying to take advantage of people who are generally nice and just you try to go out of your way being humanitarian with helping individuals, so you can't allow them to take advantage of you. So just know that you are protected, and you call on your ancestors to show up for you, right? And let them deal with them. All right. The next card out the is at the bottom of the deck is speaks about transcend, right? And the universal oneness, transcending to the universal oneness, like that, universal oneness. And that's on page 108. I like these cards. I like the designs on these cards. I mean, they just have some beautiful colors in them. So, um, I thought I was there. Okay, let me go back again and see what number. Universal One is page 108. Give me a second, y'all. And it says, this card emerges with a giant sideways figure of 8, right? And a crystal skull. A small crystal skull is present in the card and means of downloading information for your integration of the fifth dimension. Fifth dimension. You're living as a transcending being, and you know exactly what works for you and against you in this realm. With this card, you step into the Akashic Records and see the master blueprint of your incarnation. Here you can see the vibrational imprint of everything that ever was and ever will be. Surrender is the theme of this card, especially for the heart and programs running from the ego. This card will begin to link you to the monadic presence. This card pairs well with the cloud meditation and will trigger deep inner child work. The infinite possibilities are expressed in this card. And the affirmation says, new thought. It is easy for me to clear mental clutter and see beyond the obvious, right? And when you take your power back and step into your power, the thing is to find revolution, right? Find a revolution, um, is stepping back into your power. And once you do that, you receive the blueprint, right? The blueprint, the blue is not about um putting the community or putting others before you at this time, right? It's about giving that unconditional love to yourself. That is the blueprint. When you come to when you come to terms with loving yourself, giving yourself those positive affirmations, and knowing that you're in control of your situation, and you're not gonna allow others to take advantage of you. um this is the blueprint to giving yourself unconditional love, right? So I'm gonna move on to my next card. And so I'm gonna pull some cards from Life Coach, my life coaching oracle deck, and see what else Spirit has to say. I don't know if this video is gonna resonate with everyone. It may or may not. Some of the information that I've we're talking about in this reading, it may and it may or it may not resonate. And for those that you do kind of resonate with where I'm coming from, I would appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, like my video. Because doing these videos, it really do take a lot of time and energy. Us readers come on here and do these videos. It take a lot of time and energy. So it's appreciated, if you can just give us a thumbs up with if it kind of resonated with you. So what else do you have for us, Spirit? These cards are talking. Let's see. What are you, Spirit, what other messages you have pertaining to this topic of patience being tested? Can you give me some messages from this deck, please, to share with the collective? I'm going to pull from each pile. Recognition is the first card from the first pile that I pulled from. And this card speaks about someone deserves to be recognized, right? For all that you do. So know that Spirit, your ancestors are backing you up, and they're and the divine is saying you deserve to be recognized for all you do, right? You really do. And I'm gonna read from the book, card number 33. It says, many a times in life, we block ourselves from receiving the recognition we deserve, and we forget to give proper recognition to the people who have played a key role in our lives, right? And that's the people that try to, that feel like, when you're not showing up for them the way that they want you to, they don't give you that recognition. They don't, and at the times when you do show up for them, they don't give you the recognition that you deserve, right? We're putting all of your priorities aside to take care of their priorities, right? And it says, someone around you, or maybe even you, deserves to be recognized for all that they do. This person is emotionally available, sincere, kind, and compassionate, right? And really do feel that way. I am kind and compassionate, and most of the time generous to others. Um, Generous. Can you feel the gratitude and the affection you have for them? And I care for myself deeply. I do, right? So these individuals, the ones who you do go all out of the way for and stuff like that, it says they should be willing to give thanks to those who are making a difference in their life and in the lives of others. Recognize people for the contributions, helps them to feel valued, right? And inspire them to continue being amazing, unconditionally supportive individuals they are. Starting today, take the time to recognize someone for their compassion and support, someone who truly cares, going above and beyond to selflessly give to others, right? So that's all Spirit is trying to say. These individuals need to somehow give the person recognition, you know, people like me, give us and others that may be watching me at this time, that they ought to, they deserve that recognition, to be recognized, you know, for going above and beyond for other people, right? The next card is celebration, right? So with this card, celebration, what I get from this is it's saying take time out to celebrate, right? But besides celebrating, you know, you have to take time out for yourself and not allow others to be so demanding, taking upon others being demanding of your time and energy, you know, and just catering to being obligated to mostly everybody, and even your spouses in your relationship. You have to take time out to celebrate you, right? So I'm gonna read the affirmation for that card number 27, and it says, okay, so the book says, whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing that. This card shows up today to congratulate you on something you're doing right. It is far too easy to focus on all the things that we need to do and forget about how much we have actually accomplished, right? It says, your hard work, you have worked hard to get where you are, right? And a lot of people, what I get from this, um, I'm gonna stop right there. That part is what they don't recognize. You know, you a lot of times you have people that feel like you got where you you're where you actually, like, things came easy to you. No, it didn't come. It didn't. Nothing I have, you know, in life right now at this time came easy for me. Right. Everything that I have, I had to pretty much I had to pretty much work hard at getting where I'm at today. So you may have a lot of people that feel like you don't deserve, you know what I'm saying, to be celebrated, but know that your ancestors are saying you deserve to be celebrated, right? You have done the inner and I'm gonna move on. It says you have worked hard to get where you are. You have done the inner work and taken the action and steps required. You have come a long way on your journey, and that's true. You know, being the individual him who that I am today, I mean, like, I wasn't always the kindest person, you know. I've grown a whole lot myself because I realized that the only person you really can count on is you, right? And it says, so I have come a long way in my journey, and I'm pretty sure there are others that have come a long way on their journey too. So they deserve to be celebrated, right? And if you have yet to reap the rewards for all your hard work, you soon will. So know that the divine is going to reward you for all your hard work, right? All the hard work that you do. Take the time to celebrate as things are about to shift for you. So spirit is saying, you know, in spite of, you feel like you're being taken advantage of, others are demanding too much of you and too much of your time, and they're not understanding of that. You know, it says things are about to shift, right? Acknowledge just how far you have come and give yourself credit for all the amazing accomplishments in your life. And I mean, like, I feel good at this moment, right? Because I have been trying to stay on the right path, even though I haven't been showing up to the world. Um, I have let go um, some of the people, places, and things. You know, I know pretty much a lot of people is wondering what's going on with Monique, what's going on in my life. But what's going on in my life is I am continuing to evolve, right? I am on the path to continue to grow. So that's where I'm at. And so know that spirit, it has acknowledged just how far you've come. And a lot of people don't give, may even be some of you, the credit that is due. Okay. So uh a reminder to acknowledge the feelings of having already achieved what you have been working hard toward, even if you have yet to reach your goal, right? So, like for instance, with me stepping out into the community of just sharing with you all online, I know I may even just be doing a whole lot of talking to myself. I mean, sometimes I feel like that, but I'm not worried because I know there's somebody out there eventually I'm gonna make that connection with, right? That I'm gonna reach my goal. So when you allow yourself to visualize and feel the feeling of success, of a successive outcome you desire, you draw the outcome to you. Consider this as a confirmation that you are right where you are supposed to be. Today is a day of celebration, right? So that's what I get from that card right there. You know, just celebrate. Even though you may not be exactly where you want to be, the time is gonna be a shift. The time will come that there will be a shift, that you will reach your goals. All you have to do is stay on the positive path, stay positive, stay on the path to continue to do the hard work, and you will reach your goals. So the next call is the next card is the wake up call, right? And it says you're about to discover your life purpose. So what I'm getting from this card, I see red in here. So this is pretty much the dealing with the root chakra. And I'm getting from this card is, you know, you continue to put in the work with using your talents and gifts, with being creative. At this time, it's a wake up, you know, just know that it's a wake up call. It's your wake up call to and that you're about to discover your life purpose. So if you've been wondering, I don't know, you've been wondering if this is the right thing, are you on the right path? You know what I'm saying? This is your wake up call, that this is your life purpose, to be able to connect with other individuals and to speak positive things into their life or situation, right? And I'm gonna read from this book, from the book, as far as the wake up call and being on your life purpose. You're about to discover your life purpose. And it says, your life path is no accident, right? It really isn't no accident. It's no accident that you may have found out that I am moving in the area of my life purpose is no accident. I know that I'm here today, right? Speaking to going live and just sharing my thoughts and my intellect with everyone. It says, your life path is no accident. Every experience, relationship, headache, hardship serves a purpose. So each one causes you to grow on a soul level and evolve into your true self. Your life purpose is not just about what kind of work you do either. It is about who you are as a whole person. One second. Get back to the book, and I'm gonna end it after with. I'm gonna end it after I get the message from the book with this card because my phone rings. But anyway, I was done before my phone rang, but I was trying to get the notation from the book, and it says, every experience, relationship, heartache, hardship serves as a purpose. Each one causes you to grow on a soul level and evolve into your true self. Your life purpose is not just about what kind of work you do either. It is about who you are as a whole person. It is about how you relate to the world and how the world relates to you. It is also about the journey itself. If you are suppressing your soul's growth or journey in any way, the universe will throw you a wake up call sooner or later. Despite what you feel at the time, you are going through this. It is an ultimate beautiful gift, but only if you stop resisting change and let your life evolve into one of purpose and meaning. The wake up calls in many forms: illness, layoff, depression, loss, financial crisis, divorce, any challenges. So the only any challenges that call for you to listen to your truth. Your challenges are a part of the growth process, reminding you to stop living your life sleepwalking and worried about materialistic, meaningless things. Wake up and live your life, best life. Embrace love, deep meaning relationships, and what matters to you most from a soul purpose. It is time to face challenges head on and allow the universe to move you in a new direction. So I am done for the day with this reading, and I appreciate y'all taking the time to hear the message for today. If you have any suggestions, comments, please don't hesitate to comment on my videos. give me um, some insight of maybe other topics that I could bring up. And I appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my video, and even share this video with others. Thank you for showing up for me today. I'll see you in my next video.